Black Dawn of Jötunheim. The night sky above Jötunheim was painted in blood and shadow. The frost-bitten winds howled like the screams of the damned as a horde of fire-wreathed berserkers stood at the gates of Utgard. Leading them was Surtur's herald, Varnar the Ashborn, a monstrous half-giant whose flesh bore the seared runes of Muspelheim's infernal flames. His eyes glowed like embers, promising annihilation. The Jötnar, sworn enemies of Asgard, had never expected a betrayal from the south. The flames of Muspelheim had no place in their icy domain, but tonight the old laws were broken. As the first fire bombs rained from the sky, the ice fortresses of the frost giants cracked like brittle bone, sending avalanches of frozen rock into the deep chasms below. Among the defenders was Hrothgar Iceblood, a warlord whose veins pulsed with the lifeblood of Ymir himself. Clad in armor forged from glacier iron, he raised his frost-edged axe, Hrimrskorn, and bellowed a war cry that sent shock waves through the tundra. To arms, my kin. Let the fires of Muspelheim drown in the cold embrace of Jötunheim. The battle that followed was nothing short of apocalyptic. Varnar cleaved through frost giants with his molten greatsword, Emberfang, each strike turning flesh to cinders. But Hrothgar was relentless. He summoned the howling winds of the north, freezing Muspelheim's warriors mid-stride, shattering them into shards of flaming glass. Then came the horror, Surtur's true weapon. The fire drake Balgorm, an abomination bred in the abyss, descended upon the battlefield. Its wings spanned the valley, casting Jötunheim in a hellish glow. With a single exhalation, it melted entire battalions into pools of boiling slush. The Jötnar, mighty as they were, faltered, but Hrothgar did not. With a roar, he drove Hrimrskorn into the heart of the beast's gaping maw. The ice-forged blade met infernal flesh, and for a moment, time stood still. Then, a deafening crack. The dragon's throat exploded in a blizzard of frost fire, its charred corpse crashing onto the battlefield. Varnar, wounded but unbroken, raised his blade for a final strike. But from the depths of the frozen abyss, Jötunheim's oldest guardian emerged, Jörmungandr's lesser kin, the worm Nidgor. The serpent coiled around Varnar, its fangs puncturing his molten flesh. With a final gurgling scream, the Ashborn was dragged into the void. As dawn broke over the ruins of Utgard, the surviving Jötnar stood amidst the wreckage, victorious but broken. The war had been won, but at a cost that would haunt their songs for eternity.